All right, what's good?
What's good?
For the people who don't know you, introduce yourself and what it is you do.
I'm Sauecy T, and I rap hard.
You rap hard.
I rap real hard.
Bad. Where you from?
I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana.
Is that like close to New Orleans, or I don't know how it worked down there?
Okay, so this finna sound a little crazy because I'm from Louisiana, right? But I don't know where it's close to because I don't go all out there. Like when I was in Louisiana, I mean Shreveport, I ain't go to a New Orleans and Baton Rouge. I never went that way, so I don't know how far it is.
Oh, so you just stayed in like one little section?
You heard me?
So how the hell how you ended up in Denver?
It's called traveling, and when you when you traveling, you do shit. And we went to Atlanta first. You feel me? Yeah. And when we went to Atlanta, I'm like, okay, so then we came out here. I took my wife brought out here for Father's Day, and I'm like, well, shit, Atlanta, I don't really like it, so let's try Colorado since we already went out there. That's how the fuck I got here. So
y'all wasn't just going through the states. I kind of was just jumping here to here.
Yes, because we were finna go to New York for here. I was finna move to New York. Because I ain't scared to move. I move everywhere.
Right.
You heard me? So I was finna move to New York, but we was like, well, let's just try Colorado. So we here. I was gonna go to Colorado Springs, but it just snowed too much out there. So I came to Denver.
All right, so in Shreveport.
Yeah. Oh my God! It's hard for me to say it too, but it's Shreveport. It's okay.
In Louisiana.
Yes.
What schools you go to, and like how was your childhood out there?
Okay, so my childhood, let's just say my childhood wasn't a childhood I wish on anybody. It wasn't the childhood a child would expect. It was a kind of rough childhood. I went to, now that's funny because I really don't know half of the schools I went to because they've changed. Yeah. But I know the last school I went to was Lanier Middle School. Yes, Lanier Middle School. And that's in Shreveport too. Elementary schools, I don't remember. Pine Grove, that was one of them. You know, them was some nice schools, whatever. I was a badass kid though, but I learned some shit there though.
You learned like some book shit or just some shit in general?
Man, I just learned some shit in general, like period, because they couldn't teach me no book shit. They didn't even know what they was teaching.
So you got any siblings?
Yes. I'm telling you, because, oh, Lord, okay, here you go. I got about 7 siblings, I think.
Damn. No, that's average for the South. I ain't even gonna lie.
Because they ain't all come out my mama, though.
Yeah.
They come from my mama, some come from my daddy. But if I'm just counting my mama kids, I only got 3 siblings. If I'm just counting my daddy kids, I got about 4, 5 siblings, yo.
Yeah, dads be getting around.
Am I close to any of my siblings? Nope.
None of them?
None of them.
Damn. What about your kids? Talk about your kids.
My kids? Oh my God, my babies.
That's who calling you right now?
No, that's my mama.
Oh shit.
That's my mama. That's my mama. My kids, I got 5 kids. Okay, my wife got 2. I got 3. Those are my everything. I go so hard for them kids, Vic. Them kids, they make me move. They make me feel good. They be telling me things that you wouldn't hear from an average kid. You know what I'm saying? They just be like, brighten my day. I'm like, I don't ever want y'all to leave home, because I sure told them when they get older they ain't gotta leave home. Baby, they looked at me and told me they gone. They leaving me.
Yeah, they gonna leave.
I thought spoiling them, gonna keep them there. They ready to go. My son said, I can't wait till I'm 18. He hurt me with that one, but that's okay. I still love them. They know they always come back.
He ready to be a self-sufficient man. That's all.
Yeah, I got 2 girls and 3 boys.
Dang. So was it like scary, like blending y'all's family for the first time?
Yeah. Me and my wife? Yeah, because my wife wasn't ready to come out. So when it got time to blend the family, a lot of folks thought I was a god sister. They didn't think I was. They didn't think I was my girlfriend, and then they thinking this her god sister because this is what she been telling them. But it was rough at the beginning with the family. But to be honest with you, I've never really tried to let's say, get on their good side. You know what I mean? I never really tried because, you know, I don't. If I ain't already on your good side, then I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for her.
Yeah.
But I mean, after a while, they end up, you know, learning to respect me and things like that. But at the beginning, it was very hard. My family, they couldn't even accept it. They didn't even know how to approach it properly. You know what I'm saying? They used to call my phone and send me all that type of threats, and it's been crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, they was like, 'cause I'm making the wrong choice. But now, that thing is their best friend. They call her for everything, tell her everything. They be changing on me for her.
That's how it fucking be. But,
Yeah.
Sorry, so we gonna transition to music. Like, what made you start doing it?
Music. Oh my God. So, let's be honest. I got burned when I was like 1 year old. You feel me? That fucked it with me when I grew up because honestly, I didn't know how to approach it. I have no memories of it or nothing, so I don't know what I went through, but I hear about what I went through. Music was my way to express my pain in so many different ways. If it's the good way, the bad way, the hurt way, the sad way, the almost happy way. The only way I can get that out was through music. I couldn't get it out through a text message. Right. I couldn't get it out through a phone call. I couldn't get it out through at a family gathering. There was no way nobody was gonna hear me and understand how I really felt. So I'm like, well, people listen to music all the time. You know, I was like 7 years old. My mom used to record me. I was in the shower, you know, just saying dumb shit, you know, just trying to put words that rhyme together. And I said 2019, my ex best friend texted me because she seen I had started rapping. Now, I was horrible because, mind you,
we all horrible when we start.
Yeah, I'm still coming up, so I'm horrible. So she was like, I got a challenge for you. I'm gonna shoot you this beat. I want you to jump on it. Big, I didn't expect myself to jump on that beat and kill it. I thought I was gonna jump on that beat and give it something and just, you know, I jumped on that beat and killed it so good it went viral. So with that being the issue, music is my way of getting through. Even if it's not through people, through me, it's just my way of venting. You know what I'm saying? Besides going to my Father God, I have to vent through music. I can't properly talk to people. People take your words and they just throw it how they want to, but when you put it in your own words, which in your music, they hear how it comes. You know what I'm saying?
They can't take it no other way.
No other way. So that's why I do music.
I love it. I can relate.
Yes.
I've been doing music probably 15 years.
Yes, I'm telling you. And it makes you don't even need a crowd to listen. When you hear you just like, I did that. You know what I'm saying? I got that out of me. If, like I say, if it was good, if it was bad, you got that out of you. Because people want to share their good moments too.
Hell yeah.
But it's hard because you got people that hate when you share your good moments.
They looking for the bad.
Exactly. So I'm going to put it in a song and they're going to hear it through my music, how happy I am. So that's how I put it out there.
I definitely relate. What is like the biggest influence on your style of music? Or like even your sound? Besides your real raw emotions.
What you mean,
like, is there anyone like you grew up listening to that you like subconsciously like emulate, or like you listen to them a lot, you kind of see yourself, you know, you see them in your music a little bit?
I do, and we all know who that is, and that's the badass. That's Boosie Boo. That is my idol, been my idol for like years. You feel what I'm saying? Like even now, he do some fucked up shit, but out of respect, that man helped me get through so much when it came down to trying to figure out how to come out that shell. Yeah. Boosie was able to get in my head without properly getting in my head. Meaning, he was an influence on me, but not in a negative way. Like, I ain't want to be loose as a goose, you know what I'm saying? But I did have a mind of a maniac. You get what I'm saying? So, it was just like, that man just made me realize that it's more you that you need to bring out than what you approaching yourself to be. Yeah. That was me dealing with my inner, because I was like, this skin shit, like, I just want to come out of that ball where I feel like people gonna just eyeball me down and just, but then I started, you know, growing up, and Boosie was still in my head. Yeah. And he was like, can't hold it in no more, you know, and I couldn't. It was nothing I could do. You know what I'm saying? Then I started fucking with her. He got me on that distant love. So, you know what I'm saying? It was there. He was there. So I could relate to him before I could relate to any and everybody else. Behind him, that came Trill Fam.
Yeah.
It was them that I had. Not just because they're from Louisiana, but They was local. That's what I heard the most. And I've been into that. So that was my idol. He still is my idol. You know what I'm saying? I see myself. A lot of folks be like, you the female Boosie. You the female Boosie Boo.
I see it though.
Yeah. I be like, I can feel it, because when I hear myself sometimes, I can hear that. I can hear me. I can hear him in me. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So this is my idol.
Talk about your writing process.
Whew. Writing for me is crazy, because you always trying to find something that sound different.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm an artist that, it's like I'm an artist that's trying to get that music out there. And I see all the other artists, and I'm not hating on them, don't get me wrong, but I see all the other artists, and I'm like, should I write music like that? Or should I continue to write music how I feel? You get what I'm saying? So writing for me becomes a kind of thought in like, Sauecy, should you just continue to be you? And we always want to say, I'ma always be me. That's true. But when you see that type of music blowing up, and then you giving this type of music, you feeling like, and sometimes, okay, maybe I ain't giving the crowd what they want to hear. Right. But then I realize,
or you giving yourself what you want to hear.
Exactly. That's the main thing. Are you putting out truthful things? Because half of the people that's rapping are not living what they're rapping about. So Sauecy, you rapping about everything you living now, you're about to live, however that is, you rapping about that. So that's how I got to the point, like, writing with me, I love to write. Am I a freestyler? No. Horrible at freestyling. I'm on it horrible because I got so much to say and I can't say it in them little bitty seconds. Right. I gotta make a song because I got too much to say.
Right.
So writing for me, it does become difficult sometimes because, like I told you, I'm trying to relate as much as possible. But I'm realizing in this generation nowadays, it's about popularity. It's not about talent. So I should just keep my talent up. So when that time come again, that is about talent, I could be recognized and not for popularity.
That time coming too.
Yes.
That's really coming. What do you feel like is your most slept on song?
Stand On It.
I'm gonna make a stand on. Yep. That shit's hard.
Because I watch everybody, I don't watch, but I see a lot of folks be posting, I'm gonna make you stand on it, or they be like, I stand on it, or they be like, you know what I'm saying, everything I went through, I bet I come up, I stand on. I'm like, I got the song for that, for you to put behind it, play that song, you know what I'm saying? But it's taking time, but I'm getting it out there. But I think that's the most slept on song. The second is Focus, because we all trying to be focused nowadays. And I feel like that song is to inspire a lot of people, especially the young youth, because, you know, we grow up in a fucked up world, and we see what we see and we act on what we see. Yep. So I be trying to like stay focused as possible, because it's hard.
All right.
Your website needs an update. Burst. Update Burst. We specialize in design, development, and digital marketing, and we specialize in real estate and insurance websites. So let's get to work. Visit updateburst.com or call 407-965-7060.
All right. What's your most successful song or video?
Spend It.
Was it?
Spend It.
Okay.
That video did numbers. I cried when some people ganged up on me and got my page took down.
Haters.
So I cried because like, I had like 3.4K shares, like 3,000 likes. I'm like, comments, people tag me in posts. I'm in Philadelphia, I'm fucking with you. It just was like, it was the thing. That was my first song I ever put out. Yeah. Ever had done video too. As soon as I dropped the song, I dropped the video right after. The video went so viral that the dude that shot the video, he shot me a free video for my second single. Yeah. That single started going viral. So Spend It was the most successful song. I don't play it now, I don't perform it. I just let it do its thing. It get played when it get played. A lot of folks don't know about it, but it go hard. It go hard. That song got me a trip to Atlanta when we had to perform, and I won. And I got a trip to Atlanta. So yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
The song definitely did some numbers.
All right, speaking of performance, describe your first time performing. That was a great transition.
Was that in Miami? Miami. Oh my God. And it's real funny, real small song right quick, y'all. we was at work and a guy sent me a flyer and he was like, yo, music go hard. Mind you, the only song I ever dropped was Spend It.
Yeah.
He was like, they go hard, we want you at Miami, come perform. I'm like 14 hours away because I'm in Louisiana.
Right.
He texts me on the Monday, the show was Friday. So Friday night, I jumped up, got out of work. We left about 10 o'clock p.m. Headed to Miami. I almost got hit by a big truck and everything. Got out there, y'all. I'm telling you, I was crying. I'm about to run out of gas. Y'all, this was the hustle. I'm talking about first starting, but I'm taking those risks. You know what I'm saying? I want to get out there. Made it there. We got in there. Oh my God, my first performance was a success. I was on the stage. We had them dancing. They were screaming for me. You know, they were trying to learn the lyrics. It was lit. I was hurting because my feet was in some boots. And I had already been driving in these boots all day because mind you, Vic, we made a whole turnaround right after the show. So we was right back on the road. 14 hours there, 14 hours back.
Right.
So it was a success. We had a ball, got leading, met some people, took pictures with some artists. It was beautiful. It was beautiful, my first performance. And I wasn't scared. I don't know why. I don't know how to be scared when I get in front of a group of people. I think all I see is turn up. That's all I see. Yeah. And when I see people and they waiting for, I'm finna turn up. I'm not finna give y'all something to not talk about, if you know what I mean.
You don't remember me.
Exactly. That's what I'm there doing.
Crazy thing is, I used to be like nervous right before I performed, but it's like, as soon as the music hit, I don't know, it's like a fucking dream.
Turn me up.
Exactly.
I don't even need the music, just turn me up.
It's just like, as soon as they say my name, but I walk out there, it's like I'm in a dream and I'm floating. I'm a whole different person.
Yes, and then you heard me.
But it's different.
I'm out of there.
All right, what's your craziest experience at a show?
Let me see, my crazy
shit that ever happened.
At my show?
Yeah, at a show.
I have nothing. All my shows go good. I haven't had a crazy.
So really, you the crazy experience for them?
Yeah, cause I haven't had a crazy experience. I haven't nothing. They just turn up. We just turn up. I mean, the crowd just be too damn. They don't be too damn lit, but you know what I mean. They be lit in the motherfucker.
They remember you. Yeah,
and they be ready. I'm talking about. They be like, yo, you know, Colorado ain't used to me, so when they see me on stage, they be like, what? It is just like. I haven't had that experience yet. Like, I ain't had shit thrown at me. I ain't been told boo.
No crazy fights, no crazy shit like that.
I on stage with me. I had people mention my name once they get ready to perform. Yeah. It's always something about Sauecy that night. Once I perform, you're gonna always hear the end of the rest of that night, Sauecy this, Sauecy that. And I like that. You know, I'm not bragging like I'm all that. I'm just saying that's good energy for me to know that y'all remember me that much that the rest of the night is about Sauecy. And I like that.
So really you experienced a whole lot of love.
A whole lot of it.
So how do you handle haters?
Oh Lord. I just let them do their job.
I'm good at this.
I just let them do their job. You gotta let them do their job. Shit. You cannot. They ain't getting paid for it.
Right.
That's one reason you can't be mad, because they ain't getting paid to do this. And the second thing is, I'm gonna pop my shit regardless. Hating has never been a problem to me because I'm gonna pop my shit regardless. That's just how I am. That's just who I am. That's what I'm gonna be. So whatever the haters want to do, I just gotta let them do it. Sometimes though, they end up participating because they realize that they can't hate no more.
Yeah.
And then I can't hate off of her. She making me love her even when I want to hate her. You know what I'm saying? That's why I understand there's a thin line between love and hate.
You can cross that motherfucker real fast.
Real fast.
I fuck with it.
Yes.
I fuck with it. So what's it gonna take for Sauecy T to blow up?
It's gonna take people to stop hating. It's gonna take people to stop hating. I'm not gonna necessarily say they hate. No, I'm not gonna necessarily blame it on the hate. I blame myself too, because Sauecy T used to go and then she stopped. When I had the right amount of fans, you know what I'm saying, I would stop. I would give up on myself. And now I'm on go mode. It's hard for me to gain those fans back so easily because they used to me going and then stopping. So I gotta show them that I'm 100%, 10,000% in this. Right. So that's why I just been going crazy lately. Just been trying to get it out there, do what I need to do, dropping my songs, my videos, my shoots, you know, going to interviews, everything, shows. I'm just trying to show them that you can depend on me as far as when it comes to y'all music. You can depend on me because they love me, but like I said, I gotta blame me because I gave up a lot. You know, scared, not seeing enough numbers, feeling like because I knew I can rap that I'm supposed to blow right then and there. In reality, you need that time, you know, because I know it's a lot up against you when you go into the industry. Yeah. So that's just, you know, I blame me. Them too, but me.
Keep working.
Yeah, I got.
That's all it is, consistency.
It's a lot of consistency with a lot of faith though, and a lot of risks you gotta take. Cause I've been doing a lot better with the investment. Cause I used to be scared. I'm like, I ain't finna be broke. I gotta have gas, you know. But God put me in a position to be like, let me be your gas. You just go out there and do what you gotta do.
I love it. I love it. You remember your first song?
Spend It.
Rap song.
Okay. Lazy, I can't beat it. Beat it. Money, I go get that. Paper, yeah, I spend it. I get that money, bitch. Bitch, I been it.
Okay. Y'all go look that shit up, definitely. When you not Sauecy T, who are you?
I'm Atiana. That's me. I'm Atiana. I'm a mom. And I'm a child of God. I'm a good person when I'm both of them. Yeah. I think Sauecy just more naughtier than Atiana.
Alter ego. What it is. Alter ego type shit.
Yeah. So when Sauecy come out, you got some more like freak, gangster, gutter. But then when you got Atiana, she more like thuggish, chill, vibed out, you know. Yeah. So it's kind of weird, but it's fucking.
It's human. Yeah. We all got those
egos.
Turn it on, turn it off type shit. What is your ultimate goal when it comes to music?
I just want to live better. Like I say, I don't have to be the richest rapper. I just want to be wealthy. I just want to make music not only for me but for other people too. And my main goal in the rap is to be successful from my music, to give people a different feel. I know there's people out there with scars just like me that don't know how to properly approach who they are, don't know how to tell their story because they afraid that they're gonna be judged. But I'm just here to tell them that we're gonna be judged regardless. Even when we're afraid, we're gonna still be judged because we're afraid. So I want to put that out there for people to be comfortable and come out, because a lot of folks say, you so confident. I am. You know, not because I got no ass. That don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? I grew up without no ass. It's all about what I put in my head and who I said I was going to be. I just want people to, in my music, I just want people to understand that you could be who you say you want to be and who you say you are. So I put it out there like that. So that's my goal, to reach people and get people to understand they love you before you love anything else besides God now, because we're going to love him first. But love you next, enough to put yourself first. You know what I mean? Yep. So that's why I'm putting it out there. That's what my goal is. That's who I want to reach. I want to reach those type of people.
I love it. I love it. All right, so I got a bunch of... She said she about drunk. I got a bunch of random questions. They non-invasive. They just random shit. So you ready?
I'm ready.
Your favorite non-music activity?
Non-music?
Non-music activity.
What do you mean?
Like something like you got a hobby, something you like to do, but it ain't music.
Oh, it's so mean. Okay, my main one. My main one. It's a lot. I'm gonna say I like to design. I don't make clothes. I like to design clothes. Okay. I like to design. I like to put my own touch on clothes, and I do that a lot. I be selling outfits and shoes and stuff. But yeah, that's what I like to do. I like to design. I like to put my art to work.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Me
not just
too.
an artist. I'm talking about a full artist. I paint. I design clothes. I draw.
Me too.
Yes.
All that shit.
Yes. That's what makes me an artist.
Yeah, not just a rapper. You're an artist. You create.
Yes.
Hell
definitely.
yeah. All right. When life gets tough, who's your crutch? Or what's your crutch?
God. I can't go to nobody but him, y'all. I don't know how to. I'm lying. I do know how to beat the people. I stopped. Because I realized that it wasn't going to change nothing.
All right.
I needed to talk to somebody that was the inner me, that knew what I was really feeling and why I was feeling it. So I don't have nothing against people talking to people about my problems, but I don't do it because my problems going to get solved with him and his son, not with me and my son. If you know what I mean.
Right.
So that's my crutch. That's the only person I fold to. I can't fold to nobody else but him. I go to him for anything. I break down to him. I pray to him. I cry to him. I scream for him.
Yeah.
I can't go for nobody else. I got people around me that I love, but I love him more. So that's my crutch.
Bet. All right, this is off subject. Mexican food or soul food?
Soul food. Cause I like my collard greens and my neck bones and my cornbread and my yams.
Yeah.
And I ain't finna get it in no Mexican style.
No,
I might add some jambalaya, but you know what I'm saying? I like my greens.
All right. Favorite thing to cook?
My greens and my neck bones and my cornbread and my yams.
This was definitely going on Instagram. All right. Drink or smoke?
Both.
Bet. Best movie of all time?
But best movie of all time?
All time.
My best movie of all time that I love the most. What's my best movie of all time that I love? Annie.
Hard Knock Life?
Yes.
I've never watched it.
The Owen.
Yeah.
The best. It's so good.
I never watched
I
it.
love, cause I wasn't in no orphanage or nothing. My mama was like a drinker, so I was always by myself, and I just seen what she went through in that movie, in it forever. I always touch my heart. So I watch it still to this day.
Bet.
And my second one is Free Willy.
I remember watching that 1,000 times on VHS.
Free Willy, yes.
All right. Greatest music artist of all time?
Betty Wright.
Damn.
Yeah.
No one ever says like old school female singers. They always say like Michael Jackson or Tupac or some shit.
Betty Wright. I mean, they go hard.
Yeah.
But Betty wanted you to understand what
She
the
made
fuck
you.
he was fucking with, and that's why I fucks with Betty. She was the hardest. Yes, she was.
All right. Greatest shoe of all time?
Shoe?
Yep.
That's funny, cause I didn't wear tennis shoes back in the day,
Damn.
I just started wearing them this year.
All right. So your favorite shoe?
Sandals. That's all I want. It didn't matter where it was from. I just grabbed me some sandals and I brought me some sandals. But if we talking about now, I don't really have a favorite shoe. Cause now I like them all. I be in them Jordan, them Nike. I be in them all.
All right.
Adidas, I be in them all. All of them good to me.
All right. Fill in this blank. Don't play no blank around me.
Don't play no fuck shit. Don't play no fuck shit around me at all. I'm good on you being you, but don't play the fuck shit. Keep
Hell
that
yeah.
shit at a motherfucking 0. Fuck a 2.
Fuck it too, nigga.
Yeah.
Keep that shit at 0. -1, motherfucker. Keep that shit at all time low. All right, fill in this blank. I look for blank in a spouse.
I look for blank in a spouse. I look for blank in a spouse. I look for support in a spouse.
Bet. All right. Your happiest moment this year?
This year,
Yep.
when I went to Vegas. And we got there and we had a ball and we did the most beautiful stuff and just got drunk and ate and went and rode in the limousine. That was my happiest moment. Oh my God, yes, I'm smiling there, hurting my jaw.
Hell yeah. What is the very first thing you do when you wake up?
Well, I wash my face. I do that. You said, you didn't say keep going. You said what was the very first thing I do?
Yeah.
I wash my face.
Like literally when you open your eyes, the very first thing you do.
Oh. I can't say the very first thing I do. Can't say that.
So the second thing, are we gonna say you wash your face?
Besides, I get out the bed, Vic. I get out the bed, I go in the bathroom, I wash my face, I brush my teeth. Cause I don't go pee soon as I get up. I try to rock and hold it for a little while. Cause I don't be wanting to get up. So when I do get up, I still don't be wanting to release it yet. So I go on and wash my face, brush my teeth and stuff. And then after that, you know me, I'ma blow me wing.
All right,
but now let me tell you some real shit though.
Yeah.
Answer though. When I be waking up in the morning, I be looking up telling God thank you though. You know what I'm saying? I do that a lot. Cause I tend to, you know, to grab that phone and get to scrolling before I even be thankful for my day.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
The very first thing I do when I wake up is just literally grab my phone and see who done texted me.
Yep. And I've learned that I need to start giving him his praises before I just wake up and give social media that attention.
Exactly.
I need to let him know that I'm thankful for this wake up.
All right. What's the most important thing you've ever done?
I shouldn't say this because it still ain't good. But I got my permits and don't laugh because I'm finna get my driver's license too. But I done went through some tickets without no, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, got your permit. And I'm like, you know what? Got down to Colorado and I got them bitches, and that's so important to me because I used to think back then having driver's license wasn't important. I could get a car without a driver's license. I can get insurance without a driver's license. I can ride around without a driver's license. But yeah, it's things I want to do that require a driver's license. And I'm like, that's fucking with my life. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that was important to me.
Hell yeah. Finish this sentence. If I didn't have my creative outlet,
Say it again.
If I didn't have my creative outlet,
If I didn't have my creative outlet, I'd probably be somewhere in the streets. That art made me realize that I had to be a better person. Because I used to be I'm still a gangster, but I used to be a gangster.
Yeah.
Sell drugs, I used to do all that. But I'm a female doing it. That ain't never made sense. You know what I'm saying? A hustle is a hustle, don't get me wrong. Money is money, don't get me wrong. But that ain't something that's in the female field. That shit ain't safe.
Yeah, so it's not ideal.
That music outlet, it was a save.
All right, interview's over. Okay. This is the portion of the interview or the segment or episode. This is my first one in season 2. So
okay.
Yeah, I'm getting it together. But this is the portion where I tell my guests to talk their shit.
Okay.
At this time, you can say anything to anybody, however you want. Just look into the camera and just talk your shit.
I want to shout out to my motherfucking wife. You heard me, because that little motherfucker there be supporting the shit out of me. And she ride for me, and much respect to her. I want to shout out to my kids. I want to shout out to my mama. Most of all, I want to shout out to my father God. Y'all, this year has been one of my most successful years. I've done so much. I've did photo not shoots, but we got shoots coming up. I've done, music videos. I've been dropping songs back to back. I've been so consistent this year that I just know I'm on my motherfucking way. But I don't know who hear this. I don't know who this gonna reach, but I do want to let y'all know that God love y'all, and whatever your desire is, you need to reach it. Do not be sitting around waiting on what somebody else gotta say or how somebody else feel about how you move. If that's what make you feel good, move. You know what I'm saying? Because your sign not gonna come from him or her. Them or they is gonna come from God. So you wanna move with your heart, not with your mind. And always remember, love yourself first. You hear me? Y'all see me looking like I'm looking right now, but get what? I love me. I love who I am. I love who I became. And I love what I'm about to be. So y'all make sure y'all fuck with Sauecy T. IG SAUECTY. You heard me? Yeah, baby, I do things different around here. Get used to it. And you can follow me on Facebook, the same name. You can follow me on all platforms, the same name. You heard me? I'm keeping it simple but spicy. That's just how it coming. I just dropped my new single called I Want It. Go fuck with it. And that's on period. Mwah.
I'm Vic Carter. This is Sauecy T. This has been another episode of What's Good.
Period. What's good?